Hey team, it's Taki. Hope you're doing amazingly well. Down here at Mona Vale Beach. Just had a quick swim and thinking about changes to the model. I don't know how you run your coaching business, but Kira Marie and I, we've been doing this for a little while, and every year at the end of the year we go, so what part of last year gets to come with us and what part of, what are we going to start fresh and scrap, And so we're big believers, I think you should be big believers, in treating your business like a lab and not keeping on doing things just because that's the way you've always done it, So in this little live, I'm going to walk over here to the pool, and while we go, I'd love to talk with you a little bit about how to streamline your biz. So this last year, I don't know how much you know about our world, but this last year we traveled the world, pulled the kids out of school, we went nomad for a year, and it's been amazing. And by the way, all of this is about you. There's a little FYI about our marketing and sales model, but mostly this is kind of a lesson learned that might be helpful for you, okay? So I'll make a conscious effort to make sure that every minute or so, I kind of explain the connection to you. So here's the big thing. I wonder if I can draw. Yeah, I reckon I could draw. Give me a sec. There we are. Let's pull this puppy down. Now I just need a stick. Something to write with. You know what? Bugger it. I've got a finger. That will be fine. Our events model, our sales model started like this. There's Taki, and I was selling one-on-one. And I'm really good at talking to prospects and signing them up one-on-one. So I'm good at it, it makes good money, but I don't really enjoy it that much. No, actually that's not true. It's not sad, it's just kind of neutral. But that's what I did. And so that was that was phase one. And then in phase two, I was like, okay, so what if there was a way to get the same number of clients, but without having to do all of the calls? And I figured to get, I don't know, say 20 new clients, I'd probably need to do 25 sales calls or something like that, maybe a little bit less, but let's call it 25. And to get the same number of clients, I could run an event. And so we decided to run a two-day sales event. I figured it's going to take me 2 days, that's 8 hours times 2 plus a dinner, kind of roughly the same 24 hours of work time, but way more fun. Does that make sense? Are you with me so far? Yeah? Okay, so we've gone from one-on-one calls to an event, and the event was really, really good. And then I was like, we were traveling around the world, and we did this event 3 times a year in Sydney, 3 times a year in LA. Oops, sorry about that. And then last year we decided to pull the kids out of school and go nomad around the world. And so this is where it comes back to you. And so just like you, we want to build a business that fits around our life, not try to mash our life around work. Of course, right? I'm sure you're the same. And so we're like, okay, what if we made the event 1 day a workshop? And that way we can do, we'll go from a 2-day to a 1 day workshop. And that way we, while we're traveling around the world, the idea was like Sydney's here, and we can do Americas for 3 months, and then Europe for 3 months, and Asia for 3 months. Each time kind of looping back here to Sydney to run our workshops for clients and introductory workshops to sell. Yeah? Well, that's all very well and good, but when you're on an island in the middle of Tahiti in Bora Bora having a really, really good time, and you have to leave, you don't want to leave, but you have to leave because you've got an event booked in. So you pack up and you leave and you land home on Sunday night and you run an event on Monday morning. I mean, it's good. And we met some extraordinary people. I'm really, really grateful for the opportunity. But what if you didn't even have to do that? And so this year we've streamlined down again. And for the next 4 months, we're testing a 0 event sales model. Does that make sense? So here's the big idea. I think there's 2 keys here. We don't just decide and hope that it works out. Obviously we've got a strategy and it's working incredibly well so far. We're getting similar numbers of clients, but without the events in a much, much more streamlined way. And so we've gone, the kind of evolution has gone from one-on-one, doing well but not loving it, to a 2-day event, to a 1-day event, and having to come back, to now just doing the travel for fun and having the sales happen completely separate to that over here. So now we've got happy clients joining us every single week without having to do the event. So the clients are happy and I'm happy too. So what's the big lesson? Well, I think there's two. The first one is kind of the obvious one, which is if you build a business that lets you do what you love, that fits around your life. And so if you love doing events, then do events. Like one of my clients is literally halfway through her event right now. It's absolutely crushing. She's going to do super well out of it. Another one of our clients just did an event 3 days ago, and he's taken his coaching income from 0 5 months ago to 600 grand this year so far. I mean, it's awesome, right? So I'm not saying don't do events. What I'm saying is build a model that gives you what you want. So if you like doing one-on-one sales calls, then set that up. If you love doing events, then set that up. If you'd rather not do either, then set that up. So that's the first thing. Build a business around your life, not the other way around. Don't give your life the scraps. Give your life the juice. Last thing I want to say is this. There's been a really simple kind of mantra bumping around in my head for 2 or 3 years now. Dan Sullivan said it. I give him a lot of credit because I think Dan's smart, Simplify, then multiply. And so this year, we've simplified dramatically. There's a bunch of stuff that we are no longer doing. And business is absolutely crushing. We're only, 2/3 of the way through January, and we're already on track for, the best 3 months of our business, right? Clients are rocking, business is growing, life is really, really good. We're off to Brazil in 10 days or so. Does that make sense? So I think the lesson is, number one, fit business around you, not the other way around. And number two, simplify so you can multiply. The key to winning in business isn't to do more and more and more and more. The key to winning in business is to do less, better. Hopefully that helps. I'm just here at the pool. Let's check it out. Kind of nice, eh? So, simplify, then multiply. The secret to winning is to do less, better, not more, and get stretched too thin. Cool? I hope that helps. I'm going to, I've already had a swim, but I might jump in here and bust out a couple of laps. Let's have a test of the water. So good. All right, team, I'm gonna have a swim. I can't hold off any longer. Just like my mum. Every time she sees water, she's got to jump in it. I've got a bit of the same gene. So big love, hope you're well. Simplify, then multiply. Let's not put too much in your world. Let's keep it simple. Cool? Talk soon, bye-bye. Taki Moore, out.